Hello. Uh, that was weird. Something shining through. Northstar here with another episode of my Popup Dungeon Let's Play. Just starting the Sweetwater campaign proper. A little bit of food coma here. I just ate. I'm not on COVID. It almost always knocks me out because I don't sleep well, but whatever. Apologize more out of it. Also, been dealing with office workers, government officials, but I've seen the same thing with corporate people, where too often someone works till 5, but they duck out at 4. Maybe this is why experiments with reducing the work week have been successful, because you can have people work like 30-hour work weeks instead of 40, and about the same amount gets done, because too many office workers find ways to screw off for the last hour or two each day. People just don't have the attention spans or motivation to want to work longer, especially with how poorly they're treated at work often. So, all right. So, a request. You've seen the passing of childhood adventure into fond memories together, but the weight of dark times has buried the cheer that normally held Breivik's brow high. You didn't speak a word while on this hunt until it was time to go back. Not return to the village. I think you know why. He pulls back a sleeve to reveal a forearm riddled with black veins. The first sign of the malady. Next would come a dangerous madness, and then... I'm afraid of what I might do to them. Referring to his wife and daughter. Yeah, it's a... God, the smell. Ugh, furnace here too often spits out terrible smells. I'm living with family. Money is tight. Hold on. I'll pause it. Yep, money is tight. There's been no money to try and get the furnace checked. It keeps giving out bad smells, and I'm sure that it's producing some byproducts like psychic dust and burning it, and maybe not fully combusting stuff, carbon monoxide. Not enough that to cause like acute carbon monoxide poisoning. It takes very little to produce these weird, very little stuff that's not burning right to produce these weird smells and furnace dust getting sucked up. And the government officials I was trying to reach were federal disability people because I have long COVID, too sick to work. Oh, I struggle to even make 2 videos here a day. Many days I can only manage 1 or sometimes none because I feel so physically unwell and get headaches and very low energy. But yeah, he's afraid of what he might do to them. This is like a zombie condition almost. It eventually starts with madness and can turn people into, I think, zombies eventually. And it seems to be circling throughout the land. Please, don't tell them. Just say I got lost in the woods. I know they won't believe it, but it's kinder than the truth. Feathers of Ta'al are the only cure for it, and you're the best hunter we've got. Yeah, I'll go looking for Ta'al. It's worth noting. Maybe I'll try and do the positive path this run and get the cure, and then maybe I'll do another one complete with the training fights again, because it makes everything a little easier, and show you guys the dark path where the whole land can be overrun by zombies, and the self-destruct mine achievement, you can get it from a very dark ending. They almost never get it because some people go negative faction. They usually don't. You have to not be too greedy, and if you're going negative faction, people often get greedy with Von Imp. So some info's come out a while back about how to get that achievement. It's hard, but it involves just asking for a small share of profits from Von Imp so that he won't challenge you to a fight, and then, well, maybe you'll see it if I do that run. I could do it this one, but I don't know. I don't know enough. You have to make some very specific choices. I've never even encountered the Von Imp thing, so I'll probably go good path and just try and do the Nobody's Beyond Redemption this time. But yeah, so I'll go hunting for... Thorian looks weird. That's his, is visual. But no one's seen a towel in the valley for years. I know, but I believe you'll find a way. When you do, track me down. I'll do my best to survive while I have my wits. Oh, and one more thing. Please, give this to my daughter. He hands you a crude doll of a hunter, possibly meant to be him. Yeah. I don't know, I'm just not feeling like being able to even role-playing this time around, but next run, probably. Give you guys something to sort of look forward to. See some of those rare Mega Path achievements. You have to actually do it a couple times to get all of them. Rest easy, friend. I will find a cure, or die in effort. Probably fits Thorian more, who's currently at the top of the roster, so I guess he's the face of the party right now. He probably has one facial expression. Maybe I should have someone else be the face. He nods, turns, and vanishes into the forest mist. But it is fitting for him, the whole. Or die trying. Especially since paladins are often what you might call lawful stupid. I usually have James as the face of the party. I've seen the wizard's facial expressions so many times. I think like Hrothgar and Palin's Thorian's probably the least essential member of the party. Sometimes there's things that can drop the bomb person. Alright. Promise to keep. The next morning, you deliver the doll to his daughter's arms. White Daddy, she beams, and her mother has to turn away. She already knows what's become of her husband. They're back to the dawn you set out. The morning sun casts long shadows ahead of you. Is there a way to, not give the doll? Apparently, I didn't even see an option that lead to that, but apparently, people have said you can keep the doll and it can be used to revive them later. Hunting the owl. Who's that character supposed to be? It doesn't look like anyone in my party. Location Forest Deep. Difficulty Ascension 24. Ever has the water flowed clean and clear from the spring of Sweetwater. This is what draws the mythical union of tiger and owl to the valley. Owl sightings have become rare, but there's something in the wind that tells you this time will be different. So this village is downwater of Sweetwater. You'll see why that matters eventually. Explains why the malady is haunting this village. By the way, this would be considered... Hey, he looks the same as Thorian. Same face. You guys will see whether this was considered a return to Sweetwater. It is a return to Sweetwater. Because I've been here before, sort of, in the Run Home campaign, which is a previous series. One of the plants is named like SW8T or something. Sweet, like Sweetwater. Yeah, that's supposed to be the same planet, pretty sure. Maybe not at the same time, but I've been here before. What? These animals don't usually attack. Big boar, dire wolf, big wolf, big tiger, 2 grandpaws, and a Kodiak bear.
I will fear no evil.
Seems Hrothgar is the same facial, whatever is Thorian. Maybe I'll make Jane the face of the party. She's critical and the last one I would ever want dropped from a fight.
I do not.
Let's see. Pig Rush. Which can be used to move forward and deal a bunch of damage. You wouldn't want to long. You wouldn't want to stand at the end of a lane. It would just allow him to move that distance quickly and hit you. Doesn't seem to work though if you're up close to them. Borgor, which pushes away to possibly set up. Rooting to heal, going ham. And that's yet another pun in this game. Gains mobility and earth power when board will half HP. Full bore if you move set. Yep. Healthy. Health and healing received are major strengths. Borgor can potentially launch. I forget if it can launch characters like over the bushes. It's been a while since I've played this, and I don't remember if push abilities, jump abilities. I think it can really knock him back one tile. Which is not a concern. Bear has got high armor pen though. Savage Strike, so get right through any defenses. This thing doesn't have any armor pen really, so it's less dangerous than the bear. Hrothgar and the bear. No, Thorian and the bear.
Never turn your face from the cold.
This actually goes right away. Can take a swipe and then take a hibernation nap. Takes a while, but it heals. Which gives it mobility and reduces enemy mobility. And if it takes too much damage, it goes into an aggro bear.
Is it an unholy land?
What?
I do not seek glory.
I just put him back here and
My wrath undoes the wicked.
bear come to him.
We are pilgrims in an
Maybe
unholy
even put
land.
Brock in front of him. Brock does have 130. No, Thorian has more defenses than Brock. I think his armor used to have some physical defense. 60 against... these are all physical. Yeah, so his defenses are actually better because he has defense. Be physical. I can put a few people here, like Brock, Thorian guard Brock, and so forth. Actually has higher straight defense, so he should be able to guard him. James doesn't even have any added defense. Quite easy to guard him.
The elements do.
These things can jump, deal damage. High armor pen. Probably keep James well back. Light stuff and fire. Excuse me, unicorn. Yeah. Swap positions with enemies. phenomenal bat power. Ooh. Face this way. Do not want to expose your back to Grandpa's. The lunar step means singles have a little bit of a hard time. It's kind of a disposable character. Once it's dealt damage, you can summon another wolf. Gain life save, no, it takes damage. Yeah, great. This will be a much harder fight than the training fights, I believe.
Double, toil and trouble. Who needs saving?
I'm gonna probably turn and give Brock luck, and then come over here for the witch or something. I'll figure it out. Here goes nothing.
Never turn your face from the cold. You have my shield.
Guard everyone.
You're not gonna like this.
Takes all but 8% of the damage. Now he's being guarded though. Probably should at least hit the bear. Oof. That's right. Did he even get to try and use this? Nope. Stole some defense. Should be able to fall all the way back here. We still have full AP next round. In fact, gain 16 around. Make the bear come to him. Could get an aggro bear now.
I
Later.
do not seek glory.
Also needs to put the acorns back. In case the grandpa's trying to come back here somehow. Hearthguard doesn't have fervor available just yet. Big two-handed sword. This reminds me, and I don't think I ever mentioned it, if you play, made me think of Lord of the Rings Online, specifically the Captain class, which is kind of the most similar to Paladin, in that it mixes healing and durability and some offense. Yeah, in that game, probably just heal itself, so I don't know why bother. It only gets 3 uses of rooting. Could go here and turn to face. Let's see. Cat pounce. Jump. Fires 2, and no, he'd actually. No, because this thing could just cat pounce into a... No, it jumps. He's actually probably safer for me here, although one could jump and just turn around.
Effort is the magic of man.
But yeah, in Weatherings Online, there's three different paths for Captain, yellow, blue, and red. I think they may have reformed it at some point. Or reforming it so the blue isn't its own path anymore. I forget. But, a lot of people think red Captain, because it has abilities that are offensive, is actually the more offensive class. It's not. Yellow Captain has can use two-handed weapons, which red can't. And a single-handed sword and shield. And there's no dual-wielding ability for red Captains, if I remember. So sword and shield is less offensive, even with offensive abilities and increased attack power than a two-handed weapon. Yellow also generates lots of aggro, so enemies attack it. It has defensive abilities, but less survivable. May have less survivable in the red Captain with the shield. Yeah. But basically red Captain is more defensive, actually, but can choose to go more offensive with abilities, whereas yellow is more offensive, but has abilities that, like, draw aggro to itself and heal allies. You know, I don't think a Grandpa's can get all the way back here. Get Brock Flame Blade. Does have Armor Breaker. Extra fire damage lasts 4 turns.
I'm not used to all this darkness.
Could be wrong. If I was mistaken, it's been a while since I really played that game. I log on regularly and get the dailies, but I haven't actually played it in a bit. If I remember correctly, the red Captain can't dual wield, but if they can, that would obviously allow them to be more offensive than yellow. I don't think they can, though. Shields are also pretty useless in that game. They're not nearly... Since mitigations cap out a certain amount, you can usually reach the mitigation cap without a shield. And so whatever bonuses they provide are usually not worth the loss of offensive ability from a two-handed weapon. Captains aren't that hard-hitting, but they are more hard-hitting than the Guardians. In that game, all the Guardians can be... Yeah, I'll just over save AP. They can be hard-hitting if they, like, parry an ability or something, if I remember. They get, like, a victory event when they block. Oh, that can be used diagonally? Lovely. And had swipe at Brock instead of... Interesting. It ate up his entire shield. Hurt him a little bit. Then the thing kept going after the unicorn instead of Brock, which would have been... Could have probably killed him or something. Since his defense is actually less. Because these things, they get scale and defense. There's 99 defense, but 315 evasion in the unicorn. Thought. Try and turn this cat into a candy corn. Cat to candy corn. Yay. Could give it the trick or treat ability instead of the unicorn. Unicorn would do more with it though. So hurt this without killing it. Yeah, let's do it. just move one and get a bunch of AP. Which doesn't have any haste, so she won't be able to do both. Cool. Could do new ingredients if I wanted to clear a path for some reason, but me. Maybe a path for Thorian. Next up is the wolf. Probably if it tries to go through the terrain, we'll clear it anyhow. And this. Does he not have any absorb left? No, he doesn't, because he's been guarding. Yeah, okay, I don't want to clear a path then. Let's have her go all the way back. So she doesn't get eaten by an enemy. Expose her flank to that wolf.
A divine favor.
Ow.
My soul is prepared.
At least it used all its AP to do that. And limited usability even. Yeah, the grandpas are nasty. Hrothgar with his two-handed weapon, more offensively oriented, often gets targeted, I found, when I used him before. Should really redesign to be a little more defensive. Whoever the character is who draws the most aggro and goes down first, and probably should usually have less focus on offense, more on defense. They won't get to attack for very long, but the harder they are to kill, the more they can potentially keep the rest of the party alive. By making enemies use more AP to take them down. Alright. Maybe I should have. No. Stuff would have come through, but now I should clear a spot, a path to Thorian and heal him, I guess. Dispel the rock. Give him some luck, he'll need it. I'll expose my back to the cat. Wolf is gonna get clever, girl. Thorian's gonna stand here. I'm not saying I'll just do this. Still expose the flank to the wolf, but Thorian will be here. When it attacks, there'll be a lunar step anyhow.
Put your faith in the light.
So he's guarding. He took all that
My
damage,
wrath undoes the wicked.
or almost all of it, for the unicorn. Which can now trick or treat him to heal him. There, of course, he's already at max. Right. Sanctuary up again.
My shield is sheltered.
Guard everyone else. I guess you could improve healing receive and top up Brock's health. Since Jane can protect his spirit him if he takes a lot of damage. Why hasn't she used this yet? Maybe no one's gotten hurt bad enough.
Our cause is true.
Cool. Yeah, he can get all his AP back when he's here.
I bring the flame.
It doesn't do much. Hurts his shield a little. Alright. Time to die, Angry Corn. Slash Grandpa. Easier to kill an enemy when they're weak, transform like that. That's obviously the point of that. This thing is healing. Lovely. If I stun this, will this stop it from healing further? Maybe. I don't have the power to do it. Get Divine Striking out of the way and let Brock finish the Marcus off, or... May not even be necessary. I guess we'll give it a shot. It's got the AP for it.
Stay close. Light, guide my hand. I walk through the valley.
Alright.
Let's make this quick.
19 AP next turn. Brock. Yeah, this thing is hibernate napping. Won't be able to aggro bear at least. 7 strikes or not. Can't ignore him, but there's harder enemies. Steal some defense. He's gonna get hit when he tries to close on that stupid cat. Earth power and then Forgeborn. Oh, I didn't hit him. Is it on cooldown, maybe? I think it was. Whoops. Didn't need to worry. Um, I think Thorian is facing this way. It's unclear. It looks almost like he's facing diagonally, but I don't remember him choosing to make him face that way. Protect his back. It's just a direwolf at this point. If it gets here, it'll get a side either way. Let's worry about the bear.
That is my hat. Manliness, I invite you.
Won't be able to heal all the damage it takes, so.
Our dragon's breath.
Can't quite kill it.
These elven armies have seen
Sweet.
much suffering.
Unless it takes damage over time before it heals, then it might actually die. Victory by inches in that case. That thing is no joke. Direwolf. High armor pen. High damage. Non front 1912. Hrothgar all the way back there.
I go where I am needed. Feel the light course through your mortal veins.
I will fear no evil.
So the direwolf manages to kill her, has further to move to go for him. Minor thing, but useful, potentially. Secret protection, the guy's guarding everyone. Turn this way. I believe the direwolf. These three tiles are considered front, so it would have to get here, here, or behind. To get clever going now. Oh, those did proc before it's healing. Cool.
Know any good recipes?
So it's just the wolf now. If I can oh. Okay, it'll actually work.
This brew makes for someone out of corny hunt.
Better close before so it can't use the angry corn. Angry corn on it. On her. Soup's on for all damage. That'd be a disgusting soup made out of candy corn, but whatever. Give the trick or treat up that way so when Thorian closes. Or no, give it to Jane doesn't have any AP left, though. So I think that rolls over, and she might get AP. In time, yeah, I'll do this.
Prepare the candy corn and razor blades.
I suppose if I want Thorin to come around here eventually.
Burning cauldron bubble.
I'll pull her back here. First. Worst case, she's facing the wolf. Can't imagine an inability to kill it though in such a short time. Alright. Cool.
We are pilgrims in an unholy land.
Yeah, she has her AP back. Okay. So you can do this and get topped off. Or go here, hit the hangry
My
corn,
path is righteous.
and get healed.
The light will guide me. Stand before the Trinity.
Okay, so this doesn't quite kill it. Kill this form, but it doesn't kill the wolf form. Oh, it does. Cool. There we go.
A hammer blow against the dark. A boon to our cause.
Blessed Pate +3.
Sometimes greed is a necessary evil.
It's just the same equipment, but higher quality. Looks like. Higher stats. Crusader Shield, 72 defense, minus 24 aim. Paladin's Shield doesn't have any quality levels. So... Blessed Plate, Templar's Plate Mail. They don't look different. A little bit. One Man Crusade. I believe this may have been the thing that this was based off. Doesn't have armor pen. So, no. Razor's PJs and +2 Razor. Fun.
A righteous victory.
So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about.
Yeah, I would like to eventually get Brock back in his heavy armor. Let's do this forest shroud thing.
More firepower.
This game's probably right about giving
A
him
boon,
speed.
an instrument for justice.
Also make sure he can get his shield up earlier. Speed
This
this
will
guy
aid our quest.
to initiative rolls. I mean, sure. That's a little weird. The paladin having, like, wolf fangs, unless he's become part werewolf. Doesn't have many offensive abilities.
Sometimes greed is a necessary evil.
Allow me.
Power, because
Oh,
two
yeah,
tiles
there's
requires
power. That's not
more
bad.
power in the enemy. Cheap firebolts. Yeah. Alright. Field dress. Statistic critical chance. None of the kill goes to waste. At least, that's the idea.
Never turn your face from the light will not be extinguished.
And failed. Fumbling discovery. As your sausagey fingers attempt to bludgeon free a useful scrap, you notice wounds in the enamel that were not caused by your weapons. No wonder they were so ornery. No way to camp. You reminisce about the last time you saw a towel. 4 years ago, you were camping nearby when a Russian wind woke you. Then you saw it. White wings spread across a full moon. You checked a canteen at Brevik to wake him.
Oh,
Oh, what was that for? I saw a towel. So you beat me with a canteen? Sorry, didn't mean to crit you, but look, he pointed. That's the moon, not a towel. That tossed me an actual towel. I can't tell if I'm wet or bleeding. I can hunt, forage, or cook. It's nothing to cook though. Hours 2. I'm curious what it'll say when I do this. No ingredients. There is gluten-free, but not very filling. Yeah, it doesn't even take time. Hunting means battles. Foraging. Mushrooms, which are pretty useful. We'll see later. Also coffee and some other useful stuff. Yeah, I should at least try and do this a couple times, but hunting and foraging is
action.
both important here.
Let's not do that again, okay?
Scroll, and you also want to find this, ideally. Scrawled message. They mostly come at night. Scratched out. Should say mostly. While hunting for firewood, you come across a message scrawled on a tree. The mostly come at night. It seems the writer was going to carve a second mostly, but something stopped them. Mushrooms and wood.
All right, it's my turn now.
As long as you don't get a nat 1.
That was easy.
Charred earth. More clues. Searching for mushrooms. You notice several patches of charred earth scattered around the forest. They don't appear to have been caused by campfires. And some herbs. I don't remember ever finding herbs before. Those are different.
Time for some explosive action.
Remember, I always got coffee
Nothing
beans
we
and
couldn't handle.
mushrooms in this. Towel sighting. A towel has been hung from a low-lying branch. You hear impish snickering from the woods as you take it. Are there trolls in this forest? Mushrooms and the towel. Afternoon. Set night cycled afternoon. The crepuscular marriage of tiger and owl is naturally shy when it comes to the sun. Now may be a good time to forage for supplies. More foraging.
All right, it's my turn now. That was easy.
Man of many mushrooms. All of this foraging gets you thinking about Breivik again. He was never very good at identifying mushrooms, despite being his favorite snack. You hope he's not augmenting his insanity in another corner of the forest. Coffee beans. Cool. Use for snacks. Identify mushrooms. Coffee. A steaming cup of joe. Snacks. Definitely mushrooms. Even a plumber knows mushrooms.
Let's
are
make
poisonous.
this quick.
It's Mario reference, of course. Higher power of frogs.
Let's not do that again, okay?
These rolls easy. Good to eat. These mushrooms check out. Pop a cap. Healthy living has its rewards.
I could use a new staff to lean upon.
This will aid our quest.
Eventually want to give a little firepower to Brock because of armor breaker, but
An instrument for justice.
he is a forge cleric, not just earth.
I humbly accept this gift.
I'm looking for this.
White power to Thorian. Cover to make my tank tankier.
More firepower.
Magical
So
frenzy,
this is the
strong
factory
fighter.
everyone was telling me about.
Stability. Let's use for some rolls. I should try and get someone high stability. While you're eating, you think about your village. Breivik wasn't the only one infected. Most don't have the bravery to leave. A few feathers could cure a lot of people. If your hunt is unsuccessful, maybe you can travel to Sweetwater and buy some. Evening. And it falls quickly in the valley. It's good to have some mushrooms for later. You'll see. I don't know what the herbs are good for. Maybe you can cook meat with them. I guess we'll do one more forage.
You're not gonna like this.
Some hunting.
I knew we could do it.
The area around your camp is pretty well explored at this point, but there's always more mushrooms to find. No more opportunity to cook. Hunt, anyways. Something stirs in the brush.
I do not seek glory.
I'll start have damage, but heal after they spawn in. Oh, maybe they didn't. Careful, these animals are also wounded. They won't be friendly. Come on, there we go. Camera control.
You're not gonna like this.
Oh, probably not, but
My wrath undoes them.
also defense against Earth, Brock is best prepared to take on a pig. Of any of my party. Hrothgar has got fervor, so he can move long distances later. Begin position.
I will fear no evil.
Someone's got to stand against the pig there.
My poison of choice?
Effort is the magic of man.
The darkness will not rise. Double toil and trouble.
No, that would make this towel back.
I'll have you, my
That's
pretty.
fine. She'll move before the grandpa. The unicorn be capable of giving out sweets, I
Back is
guess.
my hat.
I don't like putting James in such an aggressive position. Grandpa will definitely come down here and probably eat him.
Effort is the magic of man.
Guess I could put him here. Or here.
There's a storm on the horizon.
In this position, you can be guarded by Thorian and break this rock for Hrothgar to... Well, that's not going to do much good. Shoot. What? No. Put him here.
Long have I watched man.
Alright. That's a lot to do. It's not perfect. But... it'll have to do.
All right, it's my turn now.
Steal some defense. Some the cat. Steel strikes. Moves. It'll do this to him though. There's nothing. Could go here. So Thorian guard him. No, he has more defense than Thorian. That won't even work. Guess he just stays put.
Never turn your face from the cold. Light, keep us.
Grab these two. Stay put for now. Why not? before I'm gonna do this thing, I'll just heal up. He tries to attack it. Just yet. Here I can lay hands on James if need, or late heal or lay hands if necessary.
My wrath undoes the wicked.
Alright, we'll just Divine Strike this, save the fervor for later. I should get in a position. Death Sauce +1. Interesting.
I walk through the valley.
Do this. It's 10 AP per turn, nothing wasted. Also, if the Mox comes here and relies on this to forage, he can destroy it and mess it up. So, cool.
I'm not used to all this darkness.
Alright. What darkness? You're not in a dungeon, Jane. Why should you start with 13 AP with? Oh, that's because of the reward from the coffee. You can also cold brew it, but I didn't get the option to do it this time. Okay, I think you might need like 3 coffee beans for it. That's how you get that achievement. Yeah, I'll give Divine Intervention to the guy who's guarding. Here he has 1, but the healing received will make it more effective in the second. He gets hit really hard. Don't worry about the grandpa mauling James.
The elements do my bidding.
Alright, you can ignite the cat from here.
To the abyss, Veneer.
Cool.
No, any good recipes?
There's 1 for trick or treat, Halloween candy. Unicorn apparently makes some mean Halloween candy. Provides substantial healing and AP. Yeah, I didn't end up giving AI control for the witch or unicorn, though maybe I should. No, I don't need to worry that much if Marcus attacks Hrothgar. Maybe I should place that way, even, but whatever. I'll clear that.
And your little dog, too.
In fact, if anything, the bigger concern is that Brock would get hit by this one and this one if it kills Thorian. A bunch of stuff. She might even be able to turn this thing into a candy corn. Oh yeah, it works. She's also in good position for making sure these can't get behind her. If they jump over terrain, allies, etc. Right. James could use some luck. It's too bad that doesn't give like evasion chance. It's purely offensive. I'll spell bush, actually. Do I ever want to go there? The cat will go there. Well, it does have the mobility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. It jumps. Guy always impresses me with how it manages dense terrain like this. Oof. Like there. Of course it cleared the tree. Smart, but not expected. Excuse me.
I do not seek glory.
My tank got killed by one of these. Back scratch is massively damaging. Armor pen and me making enormous defense. Shoot.
My path is righteous. Light guide my hand.
Oh, you have to start. You have to move further for that to. Cat hisses at him. Whatever. Nothing rolled haste, so. Guess he can guard Hrothgar. from self-defense at least.
Stand together. The penitent must kneel.
Ah, he got a stun. Nice. Hmm. Guess he should just lay hands on himself at this point.
I give you my heart. I do not seek glory. Our cause is true.
Fervor for cheap movement.
The light will guide me.
That wasn't quite enough to kill it. Oh well. It's tough. This annoying like face appears above him when you use a strike because it's actually a copy of the animation from the wizard strike. I should probably swap out the animation for the ability for him, like create a custom version, but whatever. The wizard, like the tower wizard. Wizard's tower.
Who needs saving?
Oh, Brock needs surviving.
Feel free to die. I'll resurrect you.
All right, it's my turn now.
Plus 7 AP per turn. I keep forgetting that's active for this fight. Oh well. It's calculating APUs. Sanctified James, so we can chew through that Marcus easy. Or the grandpa. Give defense to Thorian.
Tread lightly.
James. Whoop. Darn it. Should've used that before moving. Oh well.
Feel free to die. I'll resurrect you.
Massive healing over time.
Where is my hat?
Alright.
I tread the path and I still have faith in man.
nasty. Throw.
Flames consume you.
Quite kill that.
Our magic is strong.
This does it. Dragon's egg. Cool.
I move with the wind.
That finishes off the last enemy.
If only you knew what was at stake here.
Worth noting, if you guys ever do the Halloween campaign's hardcore mode, heroes can die in a fight, and you'll still get them later, but only if you revive them before the end of the fight. If they end a fight dead, they stay dead. Though there are a few on-map ways to revive them from that state. I won't spoil it for you. Dragon's Egg is not a terrible piece of equipment for James, actually. Less power, but summon a bunch of whelps, which each do a little bit of damage. It's a rare-ish find. This is to keep upgrading his firepower. I'm pretty sure there's diminishing returns on power of a given type. Not sure if elemental power is identical to firepower either, or if it passes through multiple multipliers. But yeah, I'll do this because having all those summons can be useful in a couple fights. Most times they're relevant, but if I get a really hard fight, and the focus, eventually I might give him some area of effect abilities. Also increases the chance of rolling tomes for focus if he has an ability that actually does area of effect. Then he rolls focus, and then maybe give him a better thing like
That's
fireball.
simply precious.
Death Sauce, which allows you to poison your weapons for a little added damage and gives armor pen. Armor pen's definitely not bad, but maybe if this was a little higher quality. I'm iffy about using that otherwise.
That is powerful paper.
Nope. I've not had great experiences with this. The stat buff is the only reason you might use it. It's not that much armor pen. Stas is... yeah, I'd rather have Stas defense. Alright. And this fight,
Flame will never die.
how am I doing? For time, hour and 20 minutes. So break out the video of this fight. And take the opportunity to stretch, lie down, all that important stuff. Yeah, I'd rather give the paladin the ability to strike diagonally at this point. Excuse me.
I'll keep it safe.
Also, fire power can be used in this
There
too.
is a rich lore to this item.
This gains more firepower. I think this ability becomes more powerful, by the way.
Not
Indulge me.
This should upgrade Yep, the Whelp's ability and the Flame Blade. Support
I could use a new stop to lead.
magic power, which also helps a little.
I will sanctify it with my touch.
And cool down on Protective Spirit, I guess. Yeah, it's not useful. It's not usable. So I'm trying to build the rest of this again. I guess I'll do this before I cut the video. None of the kill goes to waste. At least that's the idea.
We are pilgrims in an unholy. The warmth of victory.
Got a good roll. Success. You have honored the kill. All you get is bones? Really? Feather in the shadow. On your way back to camp, you see a large white feather cradled in the roots of a tree. It emits a soft white glow. Could this be a Tial's feather? You pick up the feather, but it turns ashen black in the daylight. The wind takes it out of your hand and whisks it away in the direction of Sweetwater. And sunlight. Night. The clear sky is cloaked in stars. The moon was waxing into full yesterday, but it's nowhere to be seen tonight. Alright, night camp. Good time as any to cut the video. So, folks, you'll see what comes when night comes around. You've seen all the hints. If you haven't played this campaign before anyways, take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves, and may you always find a guiding star to lead you home. Till next time, adieu. Good luck.